This is AJ Lambert, the daughter of Hugh Lambert and Nancy Sinatra, ergo the granddaughter of Frank Sinatra.
I love how you mentioned my dad, Hugh Lambert. I love that people know when people know who he is. I love the other guy too, but
And he was a choreographer.
he was a choreographer and a dancer, and I'd be putting him to shame right now the way I'm sitting. It's terrible.
Well, we're casual because it's Friday afternoon when we do this, and you've got a show tonight.
I do. I'm so excited.
So we're going to have to talk about your show because you want to sell tickets.
Wouldn't be a bad thing.
And we have to talk about grandfathers. So first, let's tell you guys, we are at the Space, which is a wonderful new place in Las Vegas, run by Mark Chinook, fabulous performer himself and former hockey player too, but not about him. And AJ, you are going to be here one night only, but once a month.
That's right. So we have a residency here through the end of the year, through November. So once a month on a Friday night, you can come hear your choice of 2 classic Sinatra albums. You can come to an In the Wee Small Hours show, or you can come to an Only the Lonely show.
Wow.
So those are your...
So you can come twice and see different materials. So now you know what she does. She sings.
The thrill of being sheltered in your arms, of course I do.
But what you've promised people in Las Vegas is that you are going to sing songs that your grandfather sang.
Correct.
So reel off a few titles for us.
Well, like I said, the shows are album shows. So you're going to hear the entire album of In the Wee Small Hours, which has songs like Dancing on the Ceiling and In the Wee Small Hours of the Morning, When Your Lover Has Gone, things like this. And then the other show, Only the Lonely, is the entire Only the Lonely album, which has things like One for My Baby and Angel Eyes and Blues in the Night and things like this. So there's a lot of songs associated with him, but they're more like what we call the deep cuts. Yeah.
So the man that you called Pop Pop, when did you know that he was unique? He was famous? Or did you know?
I guess I did. It's hard to kind of find that moment where it is. It just, so much of that was sort of normal for me, like growing up. They did a pretty good job of keeping us kind of grounded. Like we weren't driving around in limousines and private planes all the time. That wasn't kind of how it was.
We cannot not talk about the amazing, fabulous Frank Sinatra, but I'm going to let you choose a little story to tell us.
He was relatively normal in a lot of ways that people might not expect. I can remember driving around with him, like him driving a car, something you don't usually think of Frank Sinatra doing.
What about the chauffeur?
There wasn't really a chauffeur. I mean, I guess sometimes he'd have somebody drive him. He didn't really leave the house that much, unless he was like going to a thing. Like he wouldn't just go out to do something. Like it was very much more like people coming to him. You can imagine.
Well, when you're that recognizable, it's got to be tough.
He would do stuff like I said, like drive us to like a toy store and like go in Palm Springs and like go get a board game or something.
Thank you, AJ Lambert, for visiting with us, and we'll see you at the back room.
Backspace.
The backspace.
Yes.
This is Diane Davis for SCA-TV with AJ Lambert.
You'd be hers if only